In the world of 90-Day Fiancé, drama is never just limited to what happens on screen. Sometimes the most jaw-dropping twists unfold far away from TLC cameras, and the recent legal saga involving Veronica Rodriguez and her fiancé Seth proves exactly that. What began as a headline-grabbing domestic violence arrest has now ended in a surprising courtroom silence, leaving fans stunned, confused, and desperate for answers. In a move that few saw coming, all domestic violence charges against both Veronica and Seth were officially dismissed after the couple appeared in court, and both chose to plead the Fifth Amendment, refusing to testify against one another. With no testimony, no explosive confessions, and no dramatic courtroom showdown, the case quietly disappeared, but the questions surrounding it only grew louder. From reality TV romance to real-life chaos, Veronica Rodriguez has never been shy about sharing her life with the world. Known for her bold personality, emotional honesty, and complicated love life, she quickly became a fan favorite within the 90-Day Fiancé universe. When news broke that she was engaged to Seth, fans celebrated what looked like a fresh start, a mature, stable chapter following years of messy breakups and televised heartbreak. The engagement seemed like a fairy tale. Romantic photos, loving captions, and future plans painted a picture of a couple deeply in love. But behind the scenes, something was clearly unraveling. In mid-December, everything changed. Police were called to Veronica and Seth's home following a domestic disturbance. By the end of the night, both were arrested, booked, and charged with misdemeanor domestic violence-related offenses. Mugshots surfaced online, court documents spread rapidly across social media, and fans were left in shock. The same couple who had just been sharing engagement joy was suddenly at the center of a serious legal storm. 2 arrests, 2 stories, and 1 silent courtroom. According to initial reports, both Veronica and Seth accused each other of physical altercations. Allegations ranged from striking and grabbing to visible marks left behind. The situation appeared volatile, emotional, and deeply personal, the kind of incident that often spirals quickly once law enforcement becomes involved. Court dates were scheduled, protective conditions were put in place, and many assumed this case would unfold publicly with testimonies, evidence, and possibly a damaging verdict. Fans speculated endlessly. Who was telling the truth? Was this a mutual argument that got out of control, or was there more beneath the surface? Then came the twist no one expected. When the case reached court, neither Veronica nor Seth was willing to speak. Instead, both exercised their constitutional right to remain silent, pleading the Fifth Amendment. Without either party willing to testify, the prosecution faced a major problem. No witness statements, no cooperation, no case, and just like that, the charges were dismissed. What does pleading the Fifth really mean? For many fans, the phrase pleading the Fifth immediately raised eyebrows. In pop culture, it's often associated with guilt, but legally it's far more complex. Pleading the Fifth simply means refusing to answer questions that could potentially be self-incriminating. It's a right, not an admission. In domestic violence cases, however, the prosecution often relies heavily on testimony from those directly involved. When both parties refuse to speak, even serious allegations can collapse due to lack of evidence. That's exactly what happened here. With no testimony from Veronica or Seth, the judge dismissed the charges, effectively ending the case. No trial, no verdict, no public explanation. Fans react. What really happened? The dismissal didn't bring closure, it ignited chaos. Social media exploded with reactions ranging from relief to outrage. Some fans defended Veronica fiercely, insisting that the dismissal proves the situation was exaggerated or misunderstood. Others felt unsettled, arguing that silence doesn't equal innocence and that something serious may have occurred behind closed doors. Reddit threads, comment sections, and fan pages filled with speculation. Was the fight mutual? Did emotions spiral out of control? Did the couple reconcile privately and decide to protect one another legally? Or was pleading the fifth a strategic move advised by attorneys? Without testimony, the truth remains locked away, and that uncertainty has become the most uncomfortable part of the story. Reality TV fame and real-world consequences. This case highlights a harsh reality for reality TV stars. Fame doesn't shield anyone from real-life consequences. Relationships that unfold under the pressure of cameras, public opinion, and constant scrutiny can become volatile, especially when emotions run high. Veronica has always been open about her flaws, her mistakes, and her struggles. That honesty has earned her fans, but it has also made her an easy target when things go wrong. The arrest reignited conversations about her past, her temper, and whether reality TV amplifies personal issues rather than resolving them. At the same time, Seth has remained far more private, making it difficult for fans to fully understand his side of the story. That imbalance has only fueled more speculation. Where do Veronica and Seth go from here? Legally, this chapter is closed, but personally and publicly, the fallout may just be beginning. The big question now is whether Veronica and Seth are still together. Since the dismissal, both have remained relatively quiet online, avoiding detailed explanations. That silence could mean healing is happening privately, or that they're waiting for the storm to pass. Fans are also wondering if this incident could eventually make its way onto 90-Day Fiancé screens. The franchise is no stranger to controversy, and real-life legal drama often finds a way into future storylines. Whether Veronica chooses to address the incident on camera or continue keeping it private remains to be seen. A case closed, but a story unfinished. The dismissal of Veronica and Seth's domestic violence charges after both pleaded the fifth serves as a powerful reminder. Not every story gets a clear ending. In the eyes of the law, the case is over. But in the court of public opinion, the mystery lingers. There was no explosive testimony, no courtroom confession, and no definitive answer about what truly happened that night. Just silence and the weight of unanswered questions. For now, all fans can do is watch, wait, and wonder whether this dramatic chapter becomes a turning point toward healing, or the beginning of an even more complicated story yet to come.